Good morning and welcome back to the channel, everyone. We've got a couple of marks I'm going to be fishing today. It's going to be thunderstorms later on, so I'm not really looking forward to seeing that. I'm a bit skeptical of how the fishing will be. It's due to rain. There was 2 raindrops on the forecast for, I believe, 4 or 5 o'clock. Thunderstorms start at 12. I'm getting out fairly early. It's not that early, 10 o'clock. To try get some fishing in before the rain begins. I've got a good day planned though. I've got a really exciting day planned. So the 2 places I'm going to be fishing are North Berwick and St Abbs. I'm going to be starting off at North Berwick, and at North Berwick what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be fishing for mackerel and cod. So I've made myself a couple of rigs. I'll show them to you guys when I get down there. And then I'm also going to have another rod which I'm going to be fishing with feathers. I've been down a couple of days ago, didn't catch anything, so I'm going back for a bit of revenge. Straight after that, I'm going to go down to a different location further around the coastline, and I'm going to be lure fishing. I'm going to be going for pollock, cod, mackerel again, but very different types of fishing, and yeah, hopefully it makes a good day. Let's get down there. I'm going to fish hard today. I'm just going to go grab myself a coffee, so I'm ready to go, and then we're off. So here we are. As I said earlier, what I'm going to do is get a bait rod out. So I'm going to be fishing lugworm on the bottom, and then with my second rod I'm going to have mackerel feathers. So I'm just going to be chucking and chucking and chucking, hopefully getting some mackerel in. I'm going to start off down here, low tide now, which means I can access this island. That is an island at high tide, but you can access it at low tide, but that takes you right out, you see. So that's taking you right out into the open ocean, so should be good off there. But I'll give it a go down here just as this is closer, and I just need to get fishing. I just can't wait. I'm itching. I've been driving for about an hour and a half, so keen to get out. So get started here, get set up. I'll show you the rigs I'm using and stuff, and let's hope we can get some fishing. Here we go. So this is a rig that I'm going to be using for bait fishing. I've actually pre-made it as I couldn't be bothered faffing down here. So this is a Gemini, I think, I can't remember the name. I'll link it in the description. Attached to a 130 gram lead, not very heavy, but they're just small rods. Then we've got a swivel. Well, we've got 2 beads, then a swivel. This is where I'll be attaching my main line to. Then another swivel, and we've got 2 4-0 hooks. Got some nice big old lugworm here. I unfortunately had to buy these from the bait shop, as last time I came fishing down here it was high tide, so I didn't have a chance to go dig any myself. But we're just going to be threading this right onto the hook. Just like so, making sure the hook point is always proud. There we go, that's a rig. Pretty simple, not too complicated at all. And what happens with this is you can clip it onto, I think it's a Gemini splashdown, I want to say. Clip these nice 4-0 hooks onto here. Whoops. Pull it down. That locks into place, and that's solid until it hits the water. When it hits the water, it clips, releases your bait, and has your bait separate and free floating from your main bomb weight. So let's get this cast out. Right, I'm just gonna have to leave the rod like this at the moment. I haven't got a rod stand for bait fishing. I've ordered one, but it's not yet arrived, so I'm just gonna keep it like this. I've got a bait runner on, which is nice because it means I can just have it on free spools, so it's easily taken line, and it means it won't pull my rod in if I do get a fish. But I'll set up the other one and I'll just keep an eye on this one just to make sure I'm not getting any bites. All right, they're nice. So I've got this rod set up as well now. Oh, that's a puffin. There are puffins down here. Just dove down. I'll see if it comes back up. Get these out. Come on, I'm really hoping for some mackerel. There it is. Just down there. It's just in front of me. I'll get down here and see if I can get close. There it is. Can you see? It's got a fish in its mouth. I don't know if you can see that, guys, but that's right in front of me. There we go. Fish. Fish. That's a mackerel. That's a mackerel. That's a mackerel. Straight on the drop. Wow. This is heavy. There might be a few on here, guys. You can tell it's a mackerel because it's just vibrating like crazy. Just literally just hit the water as well. Get these in. If I keep pressure on them, I really don't want to lose these because I'm going to be having these for tea. No way. Oh, look, they're right on the surface. Please be a mackerel. Please be a mackerel. This is going to be the first one of the season for me. I've been out at least 5 times now and still not had one. This is literally second cast. Again, the second cast. This is a mackerel. This is a mackerel. Yes! That's a nice size mackerel as well. Look at this. Oh, there's no way. That is a big mackerel. I do not want to get one of these other hooks in my hand. This is the thing. You see. There we go. The mackerel are in. I'm gonna, unfortunately for this fish, I'm gonna dispatch it because it's gonna be coming home. There we go. Mackerel. Not a bad one either. That's gonna be beautiful for dinner. I tell you what, guys, you forget how hard mackerel fight. For their size, they go absolutely nuts. They're tiny little mackerel and they feel like 5-pound cod. It's crazy. It's been half an hour or so now, so I'm just gonna bring this in and just give it a quick check, see if all the lugworm is still on and haven't been crabbed. No, they haven't been crabbed. That's good. Sort this out again, make sure these hook points are proud. Yeah, look at that. So you'd struggle catching a fish like that. And that. Beautiful. First time using these, I think they're called pulley pennel rigs. And I'm absolutely loving them. Yeah, back on them. I don't know what this is, but this is making a massive bend in my rod. What is this? This is maybe just loads of mackerel. I said this last time, but this is putting a bend in this rod. This is a heavy rod. Oh my god. No! Well, I've lost one of them. I think it must have been a couple of mackerel. I think there's still one on there. There is still one on there. Please don't come off. Still on there. Wow, look at that. Maybe it was just swimming towards me. I don't know. Maybe it's just one. This must be a massive mackerel. God, you don't have to forget how hard they fight. I was down here 2 days ago for 3 hours, had nothing. So they must just be in. Oh no. He's getting in the snag. There we go. With the mackerel. 2 mackerel. 2 mackerel. Alright then, guys. So the plan is to move around a little bit now. I've been fishing here for about an hour. I could honestly stay here all day, to be honest with you, because I'm pretty certain I'll just catch mackerel all day. However, we've got a little bit of a weather front coming in. The forecast is saying that I'm going to get absolutely drenched, but it's definitely not going to stop me today. This is my day off, and all I want to do is be out fishing all day, so that's what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move just round, get out on this island out there. So I'll do the same strategy as I have been doing. I'll keep chucking these feathers about, and then I'll also get this pulley pennel rig out, which I haven't yet brought in, but may as well get it out again. Probably only going to fish it for an hour because I've got to get down to this second location now. as I say, I don't want to get soaked too early. Just on my way down, have a look at all these jellyfish. All the way along the coastline, there's hundreds. Have a look at the colours of these though. Look at that, like a vibrant purple. Whoa, they're quite hard. I'm sure you can pick them up if you don't touch the tentacles. There we go. Alright then, here we are. Second mark. Let's just get this straight out. Just leave it there, so it may as well be the first one out. Alright, no mackerel out here. I can't quite believe it. I've come out all this way and there's not even mackerel out here, but oh well. I'm gonna have to go in. Look at this storm coming in. This wind is picking up now a lot. You can just see it is tipping it down over there, so probably only got a couple hours till that hits. I've got to be quick from now on because I at least want to get to the second mark before I get drenched. So right, I'm gonna go. Okay, so I've made it. It is windy. Pretty much expected due to a storm coming in. Probably should have imagined that it was going to be windier than it said on the forecast. So we're going to see what we can do. It should be doable. Like, I have still a lot of faith here actually. I reckon the wind's coming from the right direction, so I should be able to cast all right, which is all you really need to be able to do. So let's get down there. Hopefully the rain stays off for a little bit, but let's just see. All right, let's go. Alright, doesn't look too bad. Swell's not too bad, wind isn't dreadful. I reckon we can make this work. Buzzing about this, I've just come down here and look what I found, just left on the rocks. Oh, that's a great lure. Oh man, I've been meaning to buy one of these as well. These are weedless. Oh, I'm well chuffed about that, that is awesome. Right, we're down here, we're ready. First cast. Boat just there guys, and he's pulling out mackerel, so I'm casting towards him because he's clearly on them, and he's just pulling them out. He's literally just put his rod down 3 times and just caught instantly every single time. I should have brought my feathers down. Decided after seeing that guy on the boat catching so many mackerel that I'm going to target them. I mean, this lure will catch cod pollock as well, but it's just a little smaller, so the mackerel will have a good chance of eating it. Okay, what am I going to go for here? I'm going to go with Savage Gear Seeker. I think I've got a nice small one somewhere. Fine, this black one will have to do. Slightly smaller. 30 gram. See if we can do the work of this. Oh yeah, good cast still. That's out on them. Alright then guys, I've packed up the rod. I'm going to move around a little bit. I'm going to go to a little bit of cove, which I think might be a little more sheltered than here. The issue is that the wind's kind of coming in from the side, so it's blowing my line, and it's meaning that my lures are kind of coming in on the surface of the water, which is not great. It's been a little bit tricky. So my plan is go fish this cove, should be more sheltered, hopefully catch a pollock or something down there. If no fish there, then I'll come back here, but I'll come back with mackerel feathers because there's definitely mackerel about here. So yeah, that's the plan. All right, here we go. The rain has come finally. I've got lucky. It's been late. It could have come earlier, but it's held off till now, so I'll take it. I'll take the dry spells that I've had, but I have a feeling it's going to start raining, and raining hard now, which it is already starting to do. So I'm going to be soaked in no time at all, but I've got a lot of fishing to do, so we can't get too worried about that. Much better, have to say, much better. There's no wind down here at all, so this is going to make lure fishing so much more doable. Very hopeful now, very hopeful. Oh dear, almost had an absolute disaster there. I looked down my rod and I thought this eye had snapped off completely. I don't know how on earth that has happened. Please don't snap. I wouldn't have minded too much because this rod is a little bit knackered. I'm losing this middle of the eye and the end one, so it's not ideal, but it's not damaging my line at all. And I've been fishing with it for half a year like this, so it's not too much of an issue at least. There we go, nice fish, nice fish. Nice fish, nice fish. Woohoo! This is a nice one, this is a nice fish. This is actually really heavy. Nice. So I've literally, that's the first cast with the razor claw. I've just fished all this closer in water with the sand eel, had nothing. Just that extra 15 meters of range has just got me a nice one on. This might be cod. I don't want to speak too soon, but it's been a little bit lethargic. This is a nice fish. What do we have? Oh, wow. Please don't come off. Oh, I hope you can see that. But he is stripping. Oh, he's going down again. They just dig. This might be pollock. Honestly, I'm not even bothered. This is close now. Oh, that's a big pollock. That's a nice pollock. He's got a lot of fight left in him, I must say, and he's close in. I do not like this. Oh, it's a massive cod. Oh my God. Holy hell. Oh my God, that's huge. This is huge, guys. This is huge. Wow, I'm gonna have to eat it. I've got to eat it, guys. I'm very unfortunate for this cod. Wow. I hope this is doing justice. But that is a massive cod. Wow, I nearly just got soaked. I cannot believe this. I've brained him and I'm bleeding him now. So I'm gonna eat this for tea. Over the moon with this. That is the first proper cod. Might be a codling. I don't know what the limit to be a cod is. But just look at that. Look at the width on that thing. I've never caught a fish like this before. I've been after these cod for months now and I've still never had one. What a day this has been. What a day. All right then, guys, I don't really know what to say yet, but I am just in absolute amazement with this fish. Look at that. That must be, what, £5? My scales are broke. There must be out of battery or something. I'm absolutely gutted because I might just gut this down here. And this is going to be a hard PB to beat, I tell you. I've literally fished all year for a fish like this. I've been after cod, and I've never managed to catch one. I cannot believe this. I am so happy to get this on video as well, guys. I really have been in this shot. I'm so happy to get this on video. This has just been a dream of mine for months now. And finally to get this is just incredible. That is a lovely size cod. Now, this will probably be one of the only cod that I actually keep on this channel because I do feel a bit bad for them. I would love nothing more than to see a fish like this swim off. But as I say, I've just had the idea in my mind of having one of these for tea for that long now that, yeah, I'm just gonna have to eat it. But I am gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat every single last bit of it. None of this cod is gonna go to waste, don't you worry. This is gonna be absolutely gorgeous. I can't believe this. That's a monster cod. Beautiful cod. That must be 5. That might be more than 5, you know. Honestly, I would not be surprised. Why don't these bloody scales work? They're working. We got the scales on. Let's have a look at the weight. I'm gonna give this £5.5. Oh my God, 6.25 pounds. I don't know if you can see. 6.25 pound, 6.25. That from the shore, on lure, in here. Oh, I just want to say, for a second video, this is insane. I can't believe this. Do not come to this channel expecting to see fish like this every day. because it won't happen. This has been months in the making, but it's paid off massively. Honestly, I could not be happier with a fish like this. It is not often you see these from shore, guys. Honestly, the fish like this often live out in much deeper water. They won't even come to the shore very often. So for them to come to a shore and for me to put my lure over it and for them both to just join up perfectly and it be the exact right time is a bit of a miracle, I have to say. The rain's coming down now. I've been fumbling around my phone for hours trying to get it to click the right buttons because I want to get a nice photo with this fish. But over the moon, lost for words. I don't even know what to say about this. Just that this is very special. Yeah, you're not going to see fish like this every day on this channel, unfortunately. You never know. You never know with fishing, do you? But yeah, as I say, this has been months in the making now. Thank you, Mr. Cod. I'm sorry it had to end like this. I truly am. But I've just had the idea in my head for so long now, guys, to come home with a nice cod. It's been a dream of mine, and this is going to make it true. So this fish has not died in vain, not in the slightest. Yeah, I must admit, guys, I am setting the bar very, very high for this channel. There we go. Last week, lovely pollock. Was surprised to see that. This week, gigantic cod. Can't believe that. Honestly, what's going to happen is I'm going to release these 2 videos and then I'm just going to blank for the rest of this year. I can just see it coming. It's going to be very, very hard to live up to that. Oh, but I am just over the moon like 10 times. You don't understand. This is honestly, as I say, this has been months of hours worth of fishing in all weather, in horrendous swells, zero visibility. The amount of times I've come down here in the winter, I've got down here and I've literally had one cast and gone home because it's been that low visibility. It's been literally like 3 or 4 times. All right, we're back. Yeah, so if I catch any of the fish today, apart from mackerel, I'll keep another couple of mackerel just to give to my parents. But if I catch any of the fish, they're swimming off, without a doubt. That's all I need. You've got to be sustainable as well. Honestly, sustainability is one of my utmost interests and practices. I try and be as sustainable as possible. I'll only ever take home as much as I can eat. Usually I don't catch and I'll take home nothing. But if I do catch, I'm not going to be bringing home hordes and hordes of fish. Not even close. Just take what I can eat on that day. I won't even fill up the freezer, nothing like that. Because I just do think that these fish deserve to live a long, happy life as much as possible. And I do not want to interfere that. There we go, guys. We're on again. This might be a mackerel. It's taken the Toby, literally just ate it on the drop. God, wow. It's just vibrating quite a lot, so that's making me think it's a mackerel. Yeah, this isn't a pollock or a cod. This is going to be a mackerel. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. God, they fight hard, mackerel do. Look at that, they just run and run and run. Oh no. I've got them out. Got them out. Mackerel. Yes. That is a lovely mackerel. So I'm having a little bit of a move now. I'm going to the end of this rock where I caught the pollock last week. Gonna give it just a few casts there, not for too long. And then I'm gonna go back to the mark that I started off at down here with some mackerel feathers. See if I can get a couple more. Just had a little bit of a nightmare, guys. So earlier on I was on about my rod and I thought I'd broke it. I've just been climbing up that cliff and I was concentrating on climbing but not where my rod end was going, and just snapped my rod. Honestly, I'm almost happy. These would really annoy me anyway. I just hope I'm going to be able to buy an end rather than replace the full thing. Yeah, I was literally just thinking earlier how lucky I've been not to lose any lures today, and how I'm actually going to have a cost-free fishing day for once. Well, my dreams are over. All right then guys, that's going to be everything for today. I am absolutely drenched. You can see I'm literally just sodden head to toe. I'm going to strip off for the journey back, so that'll be nice. Get the heating racked up as well. But what a day today has been. Mackerel, cod, no pollock today, but honestly that cod just makes it up for everything. That was incredible. I really hope all the footage for that is just going to be as good as I saw it, because wow, honestly I can't wait to just get home and just watch all the footage over. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching this far into the video. I hope you've had a good time watching it. So that's going to be it from me. So have a good rest of your mornings, evenings, days, whatever time it may be. Have a good one, tight lines, and until the next.